Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Remko Rinkema, and you are watching Run It Back, the show in which we watch old school poker action from back in the day, reliving some of the most epic moments of all time in the history of the game that we all love. And during the show, we guess on the outcome. We have some back and forth banter. I might do some shout outs if you guys are playing nice with me. And of course, we'll do another giveaway today on the show, and I'll announce the winner of the signed Phil Ivey photo giveaway. If you're new to the show happens twice a week, every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. That is this show. And every Thursday, we have the night show at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We watch High Stakes Poker. Today, we are continuing Season 7, Episode 5 and 6, featuring some of the people that you're seeing right now. Phil Ruffin is about to leave, and we're about to get Johnny Chan joining us in the mix here on Season 7 of High Stakes Poker. But yeah, that is the premise of the show. We watch High Stakes Poker. We have some fun. It is a hangout. It is a good time. I'll turn up the audio when the hands get interesting, and in between, I will try to entertain you guys with some stories, with some fun, and of course, like I mentioned before, the giveaway. First and foremost, how's everyone doing? Let me know how everyone is feeling at home. Where are you watching from? What are you drinking? Having a little bit of a Coke today, trying to get some extra caffeine in me this morning as we get the day rolling here in lovely Las Vegas, where it's beautiful and sunny. All right, I see Juan and I see Dave watching on Facebook. Thank you guys all so much. By the way, the only currency exchange on this show is you guys hit the like button, and I'll keep talking. And sometimes I stop talking, which, some of you might prefer. But yeah, this is a live show, but we watch old school poker. This is Season 7 of High Stakes Poker, which aired back in 2011. So this is almost 10 years old. So I have completely forgotten everything that happens in the show, and I'm pretty sure you guys won't have any clue either. So that makes it extra fun for both of us. And now you might wonder, why are we watching all this old stuff? And why is this all, why are you talking so much? Well, the whole premise of the show is to get everyone ready for the new season of High Stakes Poker. Season 8 is coming to you live and exclusively on PokerGO. It is going to be December 16th, the first episode, and then weekly episodes from there on out. The first episode is going to air at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be exclusively on PokerGO. Don't miss it. Weekly new episodes airing on PokerGO exclusively. So there you have it. We are getting ready for Season 8. That's the reason we do Run It Back, to get everyone excited for the new episodes of High Stakes Poker. All right, first hand is in action. Esfandiari makes a raise. Bill Klein is going to get involved. Let's listen in. And I'm already getting too hot wearing my sweater. I'm too excited, guys. I'm too excited. I can't help myself.
David Pete misreads his hand. And Doyle calls.
Cheers to everyone.
The flop brings top pair for Klein and gutter balls for both Viffer and Doyle.
Check.
All check to Klein. And Klein checks. And not a good check. That free card has given Viffer a straight.
5,000.
Doyle calls. He doesn't know he's drawing to a split. And Klein is drawing dead.
Get him, Bill.
But raises to 22,000.
We saw Viffer lose a lot last week. Let's see if we can get some back from Bill Klein.
And Viffer decides to just smooth call. Doyle smooth folds. And both these players appear to have toothaches.
Have a king. I got you.
A rare misstep by Viffer, and he looks frustrated.
I wasn't going to bet it anyway.
He should have tried to extract something. That ace was a scare card.
Isn't that pot raised?
All right, one for Viffer here to kick off the action. All right, I owe some shout-outs immediately here. We have Rudy Gonzalez watching, Arnold van der Pot from the Netherlands. We have Dave Brown saying, tired, I work nights. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope my energy can keep you going for the next hour and a half. William watching from Edgewater, Florida. We have Drew in the house from Hawaii. Wow, we have tons of people watching. David is here from Texas. I appreciate everyone watching. Norway in the house. Rudy Gonzalez is asking, is Tom Twan come... Slow down, Remko. is Tom Dwan coming back? Yes, he is. Tom Dwan and Phil Ivey are going to be on the new season of High Stakes Poker. Those are already a few names that I can mention. We also are going to have JRB in the mix. Rick Solomon is going to play. We have Doug Polk, Phil Hellmuth, and a whole bunch of players you guys don't know yet. There's some special surprises in there. It's going to be fun. Uzbekistan in the house. Noman is here with us. What else we got here? We got more Dutch people. I appreciate it. We have Israel in the house. Tons of people in here. Parshva says, Parshva from India, shout me out, please. There you go. You got it. Noam is watching from Israel. I appreciate it. We have Amsterdam Poker King in the house. Man, this is awesome. I appreciate you guys all watching. I'll try to get as many shout outs in here, but not to disturb the action, because we got to watch. We got to see what's happening here. Pay attention. Maybe we learn something. All right, here's Viffer versus Roble. 2 overcards versus the under pair. Can go many different ways with these guys. And that is correct. Bryn Kenny is also in the action on the new season of High Stakes Poker.
These two don't want to mess with each other.
All right, this pot looks pretty casual and laid back. I see Romania and the Philippines and Singapore and England. We have Madagascar in the house. I like Madagascar. That's a great new place that we haven't mentioned yet here on the show. By the way, this is the most international show in all of poker, the most international viewing party ever assembled in the whole world, because we have people from every single country represented. Every single state in the U.S. seems to be represented. If I see a new place, I will shout you out. We have Gold Coast in the house as well. Plymouth, Massachusetts here as well. Oh, there's someone at the door. I'm waiting for a delivery. You guys listen in on this.
They have butted heads online for years and are both very successful cash game players. David Pete won't discriminate against Jack 7 offsuit. Five players to the flop.
This is mine?
How many people on the pot?
5.
This reminds me of the 2-4 games I play in. Everybody limps, and 10-4 takes the lead on the flop. And then everybody checks. Antonio turns the nuts. Nut flush draw for Vanessa.
I'll try this time.
She bets 3,000. Here comes the raise. No, he calls. Everybody's drawn dead except Vanessa.
Lots of respect, huh?
And she gets there.
Wow. Nice turn of events here. Let's see how much she's going to bet. I hope she's going big. It's a good card to bluff if she didn't have it. Backdoor flush unlikely, of course.
Small value bet by Vanessa.
Very small instead. Oh.
Ill-timed value raise by Antonio.
Inducing the raise. I love it.
Boot it.
Viffer's always thinking on the third level. Is Vanessa stealing? Is Antonio re-stealing? Can I steal from both of them? Come on, Viffer, it would have worked. And now Vanessa is about to deliver the bad news to Antonio.
All right. Here comes another raise. She has the nuts.
It'll
Boom.
be $43,000 today, sir.
Painful. That's a tough spot. All right, you guys let me know in the chat, and I owe you guys some shout-outs. I just stepped away for a second here, but I'll get caught up here in just a moment. But let me know, Is this a moment in which you're easy to just let go of your straight against an aggressive player like Vanessa Selbst? Can you just let it go, or will you pay the heavy price to see whether she's messing around? I'm too scared. I would probably just fold.
Beat a bluff.
You can beat a bluff?
Yeah.
There he goes.
I'm not 100% sure if
Big fold there from Antonio, of course, with the straight. Never easy, despite the fact that there were 3 clubs on board. We have Jordan in the house, Bob Joe watching. I appreciate it. What else we have here going on? We have a lot of guesses about the new lineup for High Stakes Poker. I cannot reveal too much. I'll throw a few names in every now and then, but I can't reveal every single one of them. Let's see. Questions about online poker? Sorry, I don't have the answer. I don't even know where it's legal or where it's not legal. Oh, here he is. Johnny Chan, the master.
Phil says everybody's stuck except the Magic Man. Is that true?
The Magic Man's stuck to the chair and doesn't ever want to leave the way things are going.
Well, let's go there. Do some gambling. Some lunch here.
delicious.
In case nobody knows, the legendary Johnny Chan.
Well, now our high-stakes table has 2 legends. And there's definitely a long history between Doyle and Johnny Chan.
Chisel him out of the 400, though, because he went inarguable with fights.
You want some chips about with Johnny?
Whatever here. 08. Thank you.
And look at Vanessa's face. She looks like a kid at Disneyland. Another one of her heroes at the table. And she limps in. Johnny's posted the blind. He checks.
Something line for rounders. I don't think you
Yeah.
had it, Johnny. Yeah. I want to use that today.
David Pete calls with King 5 offsuit. He's in the small blind. It's not like he calls with those cards every time.
He always wants to use it against you.
If we play a big pot, I'm going to use it.
After he shoots
Gut
it.
shot for Johnny Chan. Vanessa bets her 3s.
Johnny Chan, come and play in a pot right away with me.
Well, so I got no choice. Put up my blind.
I check.
Okay.
Didn't take Johnny too long.
It's a pretty bad card for me.
Winner, winner, chicken for dinner.
In case you didn't know, Johnny Chan.
I know, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over $2.5 million on the table.
That's it.
All right, Johnny Chan entered as UPS came to my door knocking. We took care of that, guys. I'm back. I'm back for good now. It's all taken care of. Got a new bike delivered, not for me, but for my girlfriend. Pretty excited about that. Should be a good time. It's beautiful weather here in Vegas. It's the best time to ride bikes. All right, appreciate everyone watching. This is Run It Back. In case you're new to the show, all you have to do is like this video and subscribe to the channel here to enjoy all this wonderful content for free. And I just want to let you guys know that a new season of High Stakes Poker is coming starting December 16 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, exclusively on PokerGO. New episodes. Don't miss out. It's going to be... It's... I've seen some already. And I'm really stoked. And I've watched thousands of hours of poker. So really excited that you guys are going to be able to enjoy new episodes of the best cash game show of all time.
Because you had didn't you have the 9 deuce?
I had 9 deuce or 9-3, so
Yeah,
it's like...
yeah.
There's not
you had
even a
a
hand
pair,
I could be
you know?
bluffing with, really. Like,
Go ahead. Antonio, what are you
Quite
doing?
the impressive resume.
Limpy Lou.
Owns a casino,
Oh,
married a
God.
supermodel,
You must have something
crushed
real
High Stakes
trash over
Poker.
there.
And this flop will abruptly end the table conversation. Antonio flops a set, and Doyle and Vanessa have top pair. Antonio raises to 10,000.
All right.
sorry, Brian, I just
can't beat
lost
a
your
pair.
college fund.
What's going on with these great laydowns? Everybody trying to impress Johnny Chan?
Bluff, bluff, bluff.
But seriously, most pros don't like to get involved too much in a limp pot.
I finally had a pair. He was gone anyway.
I actually finally had a pair also.
Luke on YouTube is wondering about Sammy Farha. I do know that Maury and Sammy are in touch. I can already tell you, unfortunately, Sammy not on the new season of High Stakes Poker. He is not involved at the stakes of this level at this moment. I believe he is in Texas. I believe he still plays poker, but I'm not sure he still plays stakes high enough to be on High Stakes Poker, because the new season of High Stakes Poker, guys and girls, is 400, 800. It's no small game. It's a huge game. And also, keep in mind, Sammy Farha wasn't on, season 7 or 6 of High Stakes Poker. He was on season 4 and 5, and I believe before that as well. So yeah, definitely hasn't been around at the high stakes for the last little bit. Mad Matt is asking, you should get Steve Daneman on the show, 2005 WSP runner-up. That would be really funny. I already watched the 05 main event final table with Joe Hashem, so it'd be tough to watch it with Steve Daneman again, but maybe a new perspective would be fun. If you guys have suggestions for Run It Back, please drop them in the comments or in the chat. I'm always looking for new guests, and on that note, I have a guest on the show on this Thursday. We're going to have Andrew Lichtenberger, Mr. Lucky Chewy, on the show. We're going to watch the 50K High Roller from the 2019 WSOP. That's going to be some intense and in-depth strategy discussion. He's going to have some great insights on some of the tournament play. So a nice change of pace from all this high stakes poker action. We're going to watch the 50K from the WSOP. If anyone remembers, there was quite a moment on that final table featuring Sam Soverall. It was controversial. I'll just leave it at that. We'll break it all down on the show Thursday at 8 p.m. But today, high stakes poker. Let's see what Chan and Esfandiari are up to here on the turn.
Uh-oh. Johnny bets 20,000.
Oh, Johnny. Here's Johnny.
Well, Antonio can only call. I don't know what's taking him so long. He can't be thinking of raising. Wait a second.
Wow.
What a fold.
What a laydown.
It's not here's Johnny, it's here's seat 6.
There you go.
Wow, big fold from Esfandiari. Very impressive here. We got some suggestions here. Scott Borman suggesting Phil Locke or Eric Lindgren on the show. I like both of those. I've already been in touch with both Jennifer Tilly and Phil Locke to be on the show. They both want to do it. We just have to find the right time and the right moment for it. They're taking it a bit easy here during the pandemic, which I fully understand. But yes, we will have Jennifer Tilly and Phil Locke on Run It Back at some point in the future. I promise you that. Oh, by the way, other people that have committed to do the show who haven't been on yet, Jamie Gold, Patrick Antonius. We have a list. We have a long list. Lex Feldhaus is going to be back on the show. We're going to watch some more 2009 WSOP with him. So I have plenty of good ideas up my sleeve for people that still should be on the show. Peter Johnson is asking, where's Bill Klein from? I don't know. If anyone knows in the chat, please let Peter know where Bill Klein is from. I have no idea. Wilbur Bonilla asks, will Daniel Negreanu be in the new high stakes? No, Daniel Negreanu will not be on the new high stakes poker. Doug Polk, however, he will be on the new high stakes poker. So yeah, it's a good blend of new players and old school names.
Maybe I'm say someone.
So I have to fold an ace,
Antonio's fold has a lot to do with his history with Johnny Chan, but it really makes no sense to an idiot like me. I think the proper play is to pay it off and complain about your luck.
Oh, Luke meant to say that Sammy Farah should come on Run It Back. Now that would be something. I'd love that. If anyone's watching, Brent Hanks, for instance, get Sammy Farah on the phone. See if he can do Run It Back with me. That'd be epic.
14.
Viffer knows exactly where he's at.
This could be big. For the people who have watched Run It Back with me the last few weeks, Doyle Brunson and Vanessa Selbst have been clashing over and over and over again. So I have some sort of feeling that Doyle is not willing to let up so easily here against Vanessa. We've seen Doyle play really tight, really snuck for most of these episodes, so let's see if this goes anywhere else. Guess we just lost audio. That means I'll keep talking. All right, he makes the call. We're going to go heads up to the flop. 7-8 suited. Kind of a good hand to take a run at ace-king, but still, of course, Vanessa way in the lead here and also in position, which is a huge advantage as well. But yeah, these two have been clashing over and over again. Oh, wow. Look at this flop. Top pair against middle pair and the flush draw. Could spell disaster for Doyle here with 31K already in the middle. We know Vanessa is very aggressive. She doesn't get much credit for big hands, as we can see on the screen here. It's 50-50 right here down the middle. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to win this hand. Do you think the money is going to go in? And the reason I'm pausing is because we just lost audio, so hopefully it'll come back to us now. But yeah, who do you think is going to win? Do you think Vanessa is going to get away with the top pair? Do you think it's going to hold up? Or do you think Doyle might hit his flush draw? Because I cannot see either player get away from this one. Still no audio? We'll keep going. Who needs audio anyway? I'll just keep talking. Let's see. All right, we go check to the turn. 31K in the middle, jack on the turn. This, of course, helps Vanessa as Doyle doesn't get there. Action on Doyle, he checks. 31K in the middle. I cannot see Vanessa check here again. That would be very strange with her, given the strength of her hand. Oh, audio's back. Let's listen in.
There'll be no more checking from Vanessa.
$17-4.
17-4.
Well, I guess you turn 3 kings, but I'm going.
All in.
All in. Here we go.
Does that speech mean you have trip jacks? I call.
Oh.
No, that don't mean I got 3
Oh, okay. I have ace king.
Okay, I got 2 8s. It's up to you. I don't care.
Don't deal yet. There's
You can do twice if you want. Do it twice.
14 outs, running it twice.
You guys saw what happened there? Vanessa Selbst is playing on high-stakes poker for the very first time. She clearly has tons of respect for Doyle Brunson, who generally tends to let the other person decide how many times they want to run it. But imagine the pressure you're under if you're up against someone like Doyle and you have him, you know, down to 14 outs, which is still a reasonable amount of outs. Doyle's probably not too unhappy looking at the ace-king here. But still, Vanessa would have rather run it once, but she's going to go in twice, probably out of respect for Doyle.
I wish you'd have bet on the flop where we had 2 cards today.
Yeah, I know.
One for the good guys. Two for the good guys.
A legend down.
She feels bad for Doyle, even though Doyle's been crushing souls for many, many decades.
Will he rebuy?
I think Vanessa is still down on the game. She got hammered the first couple of hands here on the show. If we ever get to see chip counts on this hour, I'm pretty sure Vanessa is still down. Even though, speaking of chip counts, Vanessa is still down 85K. Look at Esfandiari, up over $400,000 on the session. Bill Klein down almost $500,000 during the taping here of Season 7 of High Stakes Poker back from 2011.
Been able to recover, but Vanessa Selbst has recouped half her losses.
Gauntlet on YouTube is asking if there are any European players on high stakes poker. Well, because of the travel ban and all the raging pandemic that's going on, it's going to be Americans only for this season of high stakes poker. But guess what? This is season 8. Who's to say season 9 is not around the corner? And of course, as things clear up and, you know, hopefully get better in 2021, of course, we're hopeful to get guys like Gus Hansen and Patrick Antonius back in the mix on high stakes poker. Those guys are iconic, and the show would be amazing if those guys could come back on them.
Remember Antitis squeeze play? Oh, that's right. I never explained that to you.
You're gonna get it.
I don't particularly want it.
You don't want it. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to win the pot. I'd like to have some action.
We get cocktails, just water.
I wish I had a little better hand or a
Jason Kuhn will be on the new season of High Stakes Poker. JRB will be on there. Amsterdam Poker King is asking for some more new names. Phil Hellmuth is going to be there. Doug Polk, Tom Dwan, Phil Ivey. Tons and tons of great players will be on the show.
You only use that move once.
It's harder to make some straights, though.
When it really counted,
I'll drink if everyone drinks.
I'm gonna have a beer, you know?
I'm
Why
playing
not?
a poker game with Doyle where we're all drinking.
Yeah, I
wine.
need a beer.
I'll have one with you.
When was that?
It's probably like 2
Maybe 2
years ago.
You
We'll
want
do
one,
a
right?
shot, too, yeah.
And we were drinking?
Yeah, we were playing with all these Asian businessmen.
If you guys want to drink, I'll drink too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an excellent drunk commentator. No, I'm just kidding, kids. Don't drink and commentate. In the meantime, in this hand, Chan has raised to 3,000 and been called by...
Justin on Facebook is asking if I play poker. I do, poorly, but I do play poker. Whenever I get a chance, I play live. Of course, not really possible right now in Vegas, or at least I'm not comfortable with it. So hopefully we'll get to play poker again in 2021. But there is action in Vegas. There is lots of cash game action in Vegas. There's even some
Check
tournaments running
Johnny,
again.
Continuation bets.
I'm full.
Folded back around to Vanessa. Once again, thinking about either calling or raising. She calls.
Sure.
There's a scare card, ace on the turn. Checks through.
Oh,
And Johnny makes a straight.
Check.
15,000.
He makes a value bet. Vanessa's thinking, Johnny checked the turn. If he doesn't have an ace, what's he betting with? Did he flop a set? Did he make a straight? Can she get away from her hand? Nope.
So,
Here's seat 6.
It's a seat, buddy. It's not me. 5 ball in the corner. That's why.
Johnny Chan picking up pots here early. All right, let me guys bring you up to date on the giveaway we did for the signed Phil Ivey photo. In case you guys didn't notice, we did a giveaway on the last show for a signed photo by Mr. Phil Ivey from the new season of High Stakes Poker. Robin Lawrence won the giveaway. That is Robin Lawrence 702 on Instagram. So congrats if you're watching. Appreciate it. The photo is headed your way. We have a new giveaway, and after many people in the chat last week complained about having to go to Instagram, we're doing it on Twitter this week. So go on over to PokerGo on Twitter. We posted the photo of the Tom Dwan signed photo giveaway yesterday. So just scroll down on our Twitter feed. You'll see the tweet up there. It is the signed Tom Dwan photo giveaway. Please enter the competition for a chance to win this photo from the new season of High Stakes Poker. Just follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. I also retweeted it in case you want to find it through my channel. It is at Remko Rinkema, REMKO RINKEMA, for a chance to win a signed Tom Dwan photo. We will announce the winner on the next show, so stay tuned, don't miss it, and make sure to enter the giveaway because it is a random draw, so everyone has the same chances of winning. And who wouldn't want to have a nice Tom Dwan signed photo on your nightstand? I would definitely put that up there.
David says I'm game.
Is your hand better than 4 high this time?
I take the 5th.
Actually, he took the 6.
Check.
Well, now Robles hoping that Viffer has bigger cards. Slow play is not in Robles' vocabulary. And he gets no action.
is your hand better than 8 high?
I had it. Flop the nuts.
Pavel watching from Poland for the first time. I appreciate it. Very much excited to have Poland in the house here on the show. We have more people from India. Harsh watching. I appreciate you watching as well. Zachary is asking, what's Viffer been up to? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. I still see him on Twitter. He may or may not have joined the chat last week, but if he wants to be on the show, he should definitely let me know, because I'd love to have Viffer on the show to break down some of these shows. What else we got going on here in the chat? Of course I read the comment. I read all the comments. Oh.
Queen Jack would get you.
Queen Jack would have got played.
10-8, 10-9, 10-7. Offsuit.
King 10. King 10.
Oh, yes, I think that's kind of like Queen Jack.
You only use that move once.
It's harder to make some straights, though.
When it really counted.
I'll drink if everyone drinks.
I'm gonna have a beer, you know?
I
Why
played
not?
a poker game.
I think I just skipped back
No,
accidentally.
I'm just kidding, kids.
Oh, yeah. We saw this hand already. I'm the
Checks
worst
through.
producer. We saw this hand already.
Johnny
Here, see.
Yo.
All right, we are back in line. All right, so yeah, the giveaway is on Twitter this week. For the people complaining, it's a giveaway. So what are you complaining about? It is a free giveaway. So if you want to join that, head on over to PokerGO on Twitter and follow the instructions there. John watching from Philippines is now 2:30 a.m. and still watching. Now that is dedication. That is a real fan of the show. I appreciate it. By the way, let's hit some more likes on this video today. Come on, guys. I see tons of people watching on YouTube, only 40 likes. Let's at least hit 150 likes on the show today. That would be great. Anto and many more people are asking who will be the new commentators for the new season of High Stakes Poker. Well, we're announcing that shortly. Sorry, cannot disclose that information just yet, but we will announce the commentators shortly. So that should be good.
Pretty much true.
I see Big Squirrel Nuts on the YouTube chat complaining about removing the High Stakes Poker episodes from YouTube. Well, think about it. It costs a lot of money to produce a show that looks as beautiful as this. All these players coming out to Las Vegas to play. Just think about the numbers, think about the math, and think about, how PokerGo is a subscription service, and we need to keep the lights on. So clearly, that is not going to happen for free. So if you guys support us, we'll support you with amazing poker content. December 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is when High Stakes Poker will be back with a new season. Season 8 is coming. New players, old school players. It's a good mix. It's 400, 800, and some massive pots. I can already tell you that. Tom Dwan is going to be on the first episode. I can already promise that.
And he gets no action.
No action for Roble on his flop Broadway.
Flop the nuts.
Let's do another round. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I appreciate having an international crowd here.
Flop the nuts. No action.
Actually, that was a pretty good flop for Viffer. Didn't cost him any money. Doyle puts in his big blind.
I mean, we could have somebody look at your cards and tell you what they were and, fold for you. It'd be the same thing.
I think I played more hands than you in the last hour.
Well, Viffer and company trying to get our big winner to loosen up a little.
If that's true, I bet.
Here comes Selbst with the 6-3 suited. I think we're going to have a guessing game real soon. If we get some multi-way action, we're going to do some guessing again. Bill Klein, by the way, ace-deuce suited. That's a good hand for a 3-bet, especially in position.
Meantime, Klein is picking on Vanessa with a big re-raise.
Oh, let's go. I like these cards.
Felt good to pull that hard on turn on him.
Give me the 6-3 suited in this spot.
And she flops the best hand.
Why do you only run it one time?
Because I thought I was going to win.
Continuation bet by Klein. A do you really have it call by Vanessa.
Yeah.
I really hope Bill Klein is going to keep firing on the turn here, because it's going to be really hard for Vanessa to not give Klein credit for at least a range that connects better with the sport than her cards.
Yeah, I've been quiet on this side.
Oh, it would have been real quiet today.
And Klein is sticking to his story.
Gets tougher and tougher, and there she
And
goes.
Vanessa thinks
She lets go of that hand. Wow, good read by me for the first time. That's good. Good for Remko. Let's see what else we have going on. We have people watching from the moon. I appreciate that. We have New Britain, Connecticut in the house. We have Bulgaria, sunny Scotland, Austin, Texas, Indiana, Jersey, India, Sydney in the house. My Aussies are always representing. I love the Aussies. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video. Wow, we almost doubled our likes on YouTube. Let's see if we can do that again. That means we'd hit 150. That would make me really happy. Or at least let's at least hit 100. Come on, guys. If you like the show, if you appreciate the channel, please hit that like button. It helps me a lot. I think my boss is watching too, and I think he said if you don't hit at least 100 likes, we might have to talk. And let's be honest here. I want to keep doing the show.
Camera, boys.
And shows,
That's my
Brunson.
claim to fame. 170,000 loser and playing a 10 deuce.
Give the pot to Brunson.
Oh, here come the shouts. In the chat, we have more New Jersey. We have Hermosa Beach, California. More Australia, Toronto, Amsterdam, Bosnia. Lots of Netherlands today. Shout out to my home country. Portland, Maine, Saigon, London, California, Noord-Brabant, Jonge.
Johnny's thinking, Ruffin told me this was an action game. What the hell happened?
By the way, in the chat also, I want to know from you guys, who are you rooting for in this game? Let's have a nice little look here at the lineup. We have Doyle, Vanessa, Barry, Antonio, Roble, Johnny Chan, the Master, Bill Klein, and Viffer in the house. Personally, today, I'm on team Johnny Chan. Johnny Chan, the Master, he's the legend from Rounders. I mean, how can you not root for him? But do let me know who you guys like the most from this lineup. By the way, if you're new to the show, this is Run It Back. Twice a week, we watch old school poker action, have some fun with it, do some shout-outs, do a giveaway, and more important than anything else, remind you guys that High Stakes Poker is coming back. Season 8 is coming. December 18th.
Have a good time on a night like this.
16, December
December 16th.
16th.
But yourself, right?
That is true.
Cool.
Chan limps in.
That's what my dad always said.
And Viffer says, here's your action.
My poppy told me if the money lasts, the luck will come.
Vanessa accepts the invitation.
I think I'll make $6 or $7 on the golf course tomorrow.
And Robo looks to his left, of course. One maxim in poker, you never want to look to your left and see Johnny Chan. Well, Robo must have sensed weakness. He raises to 14,000. He gets rid of his dangerous neighbor.
This could work. But Viffer doesn't like folding. We all know that.
And the guy across the street.
Oh,
Remains a loyal customer.
we got ourselves a game.
Do I want to get mixed up with these boys, Vanessa's thinking? They're good action. And they got plenty of money.
So if we have beginning players watching right now, what Vanessa is thinking is that her cards are not likely to be in the range of her opponent. So she's thinking, if I can flop a little bit of a draw or maybe a two-pair hand, I might win some serious money here. So I hope she calls, and I hope we get some big action here three-way.
There's the axis of evil.
Wow, gives it up.
Vanessa thinks better of it.
Pro Wars. I love Pro Wars, bro. You know? The young versus the old.
It's yummy. It's just yummy
So
to
much
watch.
talent.
It's
So much
it's just so good
beauty.
to watch.
Well, the flop is not going to create any action unless these players use their imaginations.
The best of the best.
The best of the best.
Best of the best.
Wow. Roble slowing down immediately.
Check, check. And that card's the worst of the worst for Roble.
Can you hear his heartbeat?
Nothing imaginative so far.
Or check? I have a 10.
Wow.
Tens the nuts.
Viffer checks behind. That's a very, very strange check. You can get some value there from Mr. Roble. Probably. All right, we have Hanover in the house, New York City, Sweden, Wales, Argentina, Israel, Cyprus. Lots of Europeans today. I appreciate it. It's the early hour that makes people tune in. Austria as well. What else we got here? Let me make sure I don't miss anyone. We have Menlo Park, West Menlo AA. Shout out to Isaac Barron. Costa Rica, baby. Oh,
It's drinking time.
we got beers. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Just having a LaCroix over here. Don't worry
Boy, that
about
looks
it.
good.
What do you
And
got?
this is what a nightmare looks like.
What are you guys drinking, by the way? Let me know in the chat. Sparkling water for me. It's a long day. We're just getting started here. Aces for Viffer. Hopefully he gets some action. I hope for Viffer that he gets some action. Shout out to Visoko, the town in the Bosnian pyramids. Selko watching. Appreciate it, man.
Under the gun. He picked up only stragglers. Nobody raised. And one of the stragglers flops a set.
Just the set.
Trouble for Viffer. Checked around the table, though. Antonio's got a double gutter. Viffer checks again. He doesn't want anything to do with this hand anymore. 4 5s for Andrew Roble. A third check would be too much for Pete. He puts in a value bet. He will soon find out the value of his hand.
Just quads. Daily quads for everyone at home watching. Daily quads.
Here I am. Raised to 17,000.
17,000 total.
This is a tough one. All right, let me know in the chat pros. Can you fold aces in this spot? Can you fold aces, please?
Pete can only beat a stone cold bluff.
Or a jack. Or a 9. Or 10s, or queens, or jacks,
Not that I know. I mean,
or
yeah.
kings.
Makes it a little funnier, right?
Bullets? Bullets?
Yep.
Aces in the muck. That's one for Roble with quads. Wow. Let me get caught up on chat here. Chat's going wild. I appreciate it. By the way, keep liking the video. We're at 113 likes. We're going to hit 150 at this rate.
A lot of trappers in this game.
If Roble hadn't put slow play back into his vocabulary.
Sometimes the trapper get trapped.
For Tyrone and many others asking, why are you commentating on something from years ago? Well, this is from 2011. This was Season 7 of High Stakes Poker. And guess what? Season 8 is coming to PokerGo on December 16. The first episode, and then we're going to have weekly episodes on PokerGo for many, many weeks to come. So we are just getting you guys ready for High Stakes Poker Season 8, the return of the greatest cash game show of all time. If you don't like my talking, if I'm a distraction to you, which I can totally understand, go to PokerGo.com right now to watch all 7 seasons of High Stakes Poker without my yapping, which I can totally understand. So PokerGo has all the seasons of High Stakes Poker, all the seasons of Poker After Dark. Every single main event that was ever filmed is on PokerGo. So if you like the old school poker action, and if you like the return of High Stakes Poker, and of course, new episodes of Poker After Dark, PokerGo is the place to be if you are a true poker fan.
But he checks.
Check.
And Antonio likes the turn. And he bets.
5,600.
And Viffer ends up $280,000 winner. Doyle's not done yet. He raises it to $22,600.
Raises 17,000 more.
Tricky raise from Doyle here.
That's not what Doyle wanted to see. Antonio calls. That's an interesting card. 4 cards straight on board, and the flush is possible.
Come on, Doyle. Fire. One more time. He might fold. Actually, he might actually fold. I can see Antonio folding ace king.
$40,000 bet.
Big one.
Kind of an impossible call for Antonio.
Mr. Brunson, you flopped the Nutter Butters, huh?
Well, maybe not.
Why would you?
It appears he's sensing something. His body language looks like he's going to call. And what a good call that would be.
All right.
Well, he tricked me.
There we go. Doyle with the big bet gets him to fold the ace king. For the people who are asking how many episodes there will be of High Stakes Poker, 26 new episodes airing weekly, and we are already planning season 9 of High Stakes Poker. So keep that in your mind. Do the math. This might mean we will have a new episode of High Stakes Poker every single week in perpetuity, to use a big word here. And we also have 52 new episodes of Poker After Dark coming. 52. Oh, hello. Hello. New players in the lineup.
Mavasian and Bill Perkins, they all bought in for $200,000.
Hello.
Except Perkins bought in for $215. That must be his lucky number.
New lineup.
And of course, Mike Baxter, our other recreational player. We've seen him before.
If we were playing triple draw, you can wrap it up.
Wow, we have a completely new lineup here, which means we are into episode 6 of season 7. Pick your favorite. We have Duhamel, we have Mercer, we have Bill Perkins, Geralibus Vulgaris, Phil Locke.
You can pay $500 into the next pot blind.
Movesian. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Jason Mercier gets things started with King Jack.
Total.
Call.
Bill Perkins calls with ace 4.
There's
And
Barry.
Barry Greenstein.
Joey says, you hooked me. Just sign up for the annual subscription. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate it. You will not be disappointed. Plenty of exciting action to watch every single day. Seth Weintraub is asking, how long will each of the episodes be? How many episodes in a season? As we said, 26 new episodes. We're planning season 9 already, so 26 weeks. That's half a year. And then we have more episodes coming for season 9. How long the episodes are going to be, I'm not sure, but I think somewhere close to an hour.
Doesn't want to give up that easily.
Just the way they used to
Time to play
be.
the goof-off money? Nah. Not time to play the goof-off money. Want to show that one? No?
No.
Isolationist expert, Barry Greenstein.
Mike Baxter in the house as well.
Just assume I have aces or kings when I raise. Just assume that and everything will be go.
Come
everything
on,
will
I've
go
seen you on
smoothly.
TV.
Everything will
Stop,
go smoothly.
stop the BS.
Hey, on TV I've got a tight reputation, I thought.
I tried to goof off a little bit.
Barry looks a little happier this session than the last one. Maybe that's due to having the businessman on his right this
I
time.
stuck 300,000 on my right who will never fold, or my left who will never fold, so I certainly tightened up. Daniel was stuck a lot.
Who was?
Daniel was stuck 300,000 like right off the bat
Who's
on my
Dan?
left. Daniel.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
So it's kind of hard to like It's too bad he's not here. My girlfriend only gave me one piece of advice when I came here. It was don't try to bluff Daniel. That was like the only thing she said.
Well, that's pretty bad advice considering Daniel's not at the table.
Just don't try to bluff Daniel.
And you didn't listen.
I actually bluffed him out.
Oh, you did.
A nice one.
Well, he wasn't trying to there. He just did.
It just fell in there. I didn't know. I didn't know. It was
I wonder what Bill Perkins' girlfriend told him. He just raised with Jack 9.
Kings alert.
And there,
Kings alert. Pay attention, everyone. Kings for Haralabas.
Pocket Kings Vulgaris. From the olden days of high-stakes poker. He plays big cash games, goes by the name of Bob, which is good because I don't have to say Haralabas anymore.
3 bets in?
He's folded some of the most unbelievable.
On the first 3 cards?
Yeah.
After only 3 cards rock, he started with 3 of a kind.
3 sevens, rolled up sevens.
So Bob slow plays his kings, and we have 3-way action of the flop.
It's
Will the
better for
Kings
him
hold
to just
up?
Let him think he's right.
Wow. I don't even play stud, but I can feel the atrocious.
Well, he also folded an 8 or better with.
So Bill
out in his
Perkins is
cards,
thinking,
4, 5, 6,
this is how you play the game, folks. Raise with Jack 9 and hit the top pair on the flop.
3 bets.
How many more bets would it
It
have
was
been?
2 more bets. 10.
Bet is 5,500.
What is smooth calling Bob gonna do?
The king 5 bet.
Right. Okay.
Because the king was just like, he knew it was going to
Smooth
get
call.
It was like spite 5 bet, capping it, you know?
Oh, despite pre-5 bet.
Oh, okay. Well, Kuko's pretty scary.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but Kuko
10
was
pairs
like
the board.
40K or something.
That changes it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't play his own
And he
money
folded, and Kuko just had a pair of kings.
And
the
he
guy
doesn't
had
play his
aces.
own money anymore. Don't like this.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Weird thing.
Perkins fires a second barrel.
3 sevens to anybody before
Yeah.
he folded? No way.
Yeah.
You should see the hands he folds.
I wonder what Haralabab is thinking here. If he's wondering, can I raise and get more value? Do we just let him bet at it in case he's bluffing? Pretty sure he's thinking that because, you know, Perkins loves to bluff. He makes the call again. Let's see what Perkins does on the river here.
I think this game is too big. Can we make it smaller stakes?
Phil's heart is like pumping.
I'm not even in the hand.
He's like,
Bill, you're not going to play. Don't you enjoy watching a bigger game instead of a smaller game? These guys can afford it.
They can. They're wealthy.
Perkins keeping his foot on the gas.
You got me.
I mean, I have a pretty good hand. It's not like that.
You got me.
Kings will do it. Kings will do it. Amsterdam Poker King is asking if Season 9 is coming in 2021. Most definitely it will. But let's just first enjoy Season 8. That is premiering on December 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike Howard asking, what kind of bike do I have? I got a Cannondale. Cannondale Super 6 Evo. My new bike just arrived last week. Super happy about it.
so I can reload.
Oh, Harsh is asking, where's the spider? Yeah, people who were watching the last episode on Thursday will remember the spider. I have not found the spider. The spider is still here somewhere. There was a spider running across my iMac screen as I was doing the show last week. It was a pretty decent sized spider too. Kind of freaked me out. Have not seen the spider since. He probably made a home for himself somewhere here in my apartment, and we'll probably cross paths again in the future.
I was like, I wanted to pretend like I had like, you know, ace high or something when he mucked. It would have been better.
Perkins doesn't know it's his turn.
For the people looking to sign up, by the way, use promo code HSP2020 to take $10 off the annual subscription, which makes it come down to only $89 for the whole year. And as I said already, we have 52 new episodes coming of Poker After Dark starting on December 13, and then we have 26 new episodes coming of High Stakes Poker starting on December 16th. So weekly poker action along with thousands of hours of poker on demand. And then, of course, 2021 tournaments are coming back.
Pocket sevens for Julian Movasian.
Can we hit 150 likes maybe? I don't know. 134? Do it now. Hit the like button. Support the channel. Make sure I don't get fired. And if you want to buy merch, go to PokerGoShop.com. We have sick hats. I just ordered them. I ordered a sick Poker After Dark hat and a sick High Stakes Poker hat. My head's too big. I'm probably going to regret it because I have a size 8 hat. That's how big my head is. It's embarrassing. Don't worry. I won't talk over the big hands. Just the small ones.
Perkins likes the turn with 5 high.
6,300.
We have about 40 minutes left, CTE, as you're asking on YouTube. 40 minutes left on the show
Julian's
today.
suspicious, but who can't believe that face?
Phil, your buddy finally won a hand and there's no commentary?
I wasn't watching. We're talking about the smoothie business.
Yeah.
Nice hand, Bill.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, we are still watching High Stakes Poker Season 7. For those keeping track, this is episode number 6 of Season 7. If you want to watch all of it on your own, in your own time, you know where to start if you want to pick it up where we left off here on the show today.
And very talented.
And a very talented
very
dog.
cuddly.
What's that?
Is your dog cute and cuddly or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think I am as
It
well.
is. His dog's Coltrane, and he can do
He's
crazy
the best
things.
dog. He's the best dog ever.
He can
What
stand up on his
kind of
back.
dog?
too.
He's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Uh-huh. Oh,
He
He's
can
such a
those are smart dogs.
reach
he's
for
the
balls.
biggest con artist in the world. Like, unbelievable.
Rates, 2,500
I had
total.
a guy yesterday out. So at the high rise, I just take him out and walk him every time, right? And this guy's got these 2 huge mastiffs, and he's like, and so I see the 2 mastiffs, and I see my little dog and wants to pick a fight with the mastiff. So he doesn't usually do anything when I'm around. So I'm like, all right, I walk over to the side of the street, and the guy's like, hey,
Perkins,
what's
with
up?
the same hand
My
that
dog's
just
not
got
so
him in
friendly.
trouble.
He doesn't look like he's not friendly. Bring him over here. I was like, he's not that friendly. This guy brings his 2 dogs over. My dog.
Whoa, down, boy.
Your dog or his dogs were doing
No, his dogs were friendly. My dogs were.
Yeah,
my
well,
dog's not
mastiffs can
friendly.
get away with being friendly, right?
They've tried everything. He was
Perkins
good for a
checks
while.
his jacks
He was
this
one of the
time.
dogs. He was good, but he just doesn't like it. You know?
They didn't like give him Prozac or doggy Prozac
They,
or something.
Sebi is saying run it back merch will be cool. If we get enough people in the chat asking for run it back merch, I might be able to pull some strings. Maybe I can pull some strings to make some run it back merch. Maybe like a black t-shirt with the logo on it.
But I don't have it at my new place. I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have it?
Would be cool.
It's in storage. Almost all my stuff's in storage.
Julian's call is going to smell like a 5.
Race.
Perkins has no sense of smell.
That's the call.
Raise, calls the 7s, gonna raise.
That'd been pretty exciting. I might have folded.
He raises it to 27,000.
We should find a location close to Beverly Hills.
I wonder,
Because they gotta drive real far up with their dogs.
did you guys see how sweaty the hat was Mike Baxter's wearing? That's kind of weird. Might have just come off the golf course.
It's just an inconvenience to drive the dog out.
That should do it for the
Wow.
4s.
Oh, we all have 4 5s.
This hand is an indication of what we can look forward to with our 3 businessmen.
Is there a joker in the deck?
No, but maybe we should add a couple. There's not enough action here.
You know what that is?
I'm out.
You know what that is?
The Jackson 5.
Maybe we got forgot.
Heads up to the turn.
Jack versus Jack. Baxter drawing dead.
Michael? Oh, I'm sorry.
Could still chop though. Thanks, Scotty. I appreciate it.
30,000.
Well, Baxter's calling the flop has not slowed Perkins down. Baxter knows he's beat, but he thinks by a much...
Baxter gives up the jack on the turn here. Could have gotten rid of it earlier because clearly Perkins was not going anywhere. Thank you guys all so much for watching. This is Run It Back. In case you're new to the show, we watch old school poker action. And in this case, Season 7 of High Stakes Poker in anticipation of Season 8, which is coming very, very soon. I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but we have so many new people watching the show every single week that I have to keep everyone updated on what is happening. I can already let you know, by the way, if you are a tournament player, or if you want to get better at playing poker tournaments, you have to watch this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be late in Europe. It's going to be probably coffee time in Australia, I'm going to have Lucky Chewy, Andrew Lichtenberger, on the show to watch the 50K high roller from the 2019 World Series of Poker. We're going to watch the final table. It's going to be about a 2-hour show. We're going to break down some big hands from that final table. So if you want to have some poker coaching from Lucky Chewy, you better not miss the upcoming episode of Run It Back on Thursday. So taking a little sidestep from the high stakes poker action to watch some tournament action. And then on Tuesday next week, we're going to be back on season 7 of High Stakes Poker, continuing with episode number 7 from this same show.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Yeah.
Let's hope it works.
I don't care if this is the way you do it, you're going to have a problem. Someone is going to send someone over, something's going to happen. This is just a mistake. So finally what they did after the break is they got me this big, like, Tongan-looking security guy to stand right behind me.
If I had like if I had a 14-ounce hand, I would have raised you huge.
You're sick, I know that.
I would have raised you huge. Put you to the test.
You would have called with one pair just to hit 2 pair on me.
And I just asked the security guy.
Run it, nothing fun.
He said no. I said good.
What's that?
Just today.
Yeah, they didn't like me that much.
Well, I'm glad you got it. And then
Oh, because of the World Series. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but then you go to the World Series.
Movasian flops a pair of aces.
Well, it used to be the best cash games. I mean, now it's dried up a little bit, but.
It's dried up a lot.
Yeah,
And bets 8,500.
Like you guys still play mixed games, are good, but
No, but I'm saying even that. I mean, I didn't play. I played like 1 or 2 times this year.
2007 was like the great year. That was like for no limit cash
Go
games.
back in the 1990s. I only went for the
For Drew Stand, who's asking, is all the content included in the annual plan? Yes, it is. You can watch every single thing that we've ever shown on PokerGo, plus everything that's coming for the duration of your plan. So if you have the annual plan, you can watch every single thing that we've ever made and every single thing that's coming up. So every single week for a whole year, we're going to have a new episode of Poker After Dark, and High Stakes Poker is going to start with 26 episodes in Season 8. And of course, we'll tape Season 9. We'll bring the Europeans back when we can. We're going to have Antonius and Hansen on the show if they want to play. I'm jacked. I'm stoked. 2021 is going to be a huge year for poker. I can't wait. And just think about the tournaments that are coming back. It's going to be awesome.
Jason
are they
checks.
generally not civil?
No, we had a game
Movasian still betting.
Too much
Tony
testosterone.
and Phil Hellmuth were just like at each other.
Good call.
And then there was some
The
other
speed of Jason's.
Minimum buy-in for the new season of High Stakes Poker was $200K, and the blinds were 400, 800.
And that is how they do it.
That's how a bill becomes law.
King 10.
Thanks for watching. Hassan Ali on Facebook letting us know he's watching from Palestine in Israel, which is always great to have that international crowd. By the way, we've reached that moment of the show again that you guys can let me know where you're watching from. If I see a new place, I will shout you out, and we've already had so many places represented on the show. But if you are from somewhere new, I will shout you out. So let me know where you're watching from, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. I love you all equally. And we need more likes. That's the only thing. Yeah, I have the boss on line 1 here. Yeah, we need more likes. Okay, yeah, let's try to make it happen. Get some more likes on this video. That is all I ask for in return for bringing you this content here, to bringing you all this Season 7 high-stakes poker action. Thank you all so much for being with me here. We are still watching Season 7 as we're looking at Amarillo Slim, one of the OG legends of the game who made poker popular for the first time back, I believe, in the 70s and 80s when he was on the Johnny Carson show. All right, straddle time.
Players have put the straddle on.
Really?
8s are very lucky in Asian culture.
All right, I'll do that.
8,800.
I'll play ghosty, actually. Let's just go ghosty for one hand. Ghosty.
Barry will tell you that. He knows all about the lucky 8s in the Asian culture.
Oh, here they come after the ghosty.
That gets Duhamel out of his shell. He raises it to 4,200 with Queen 5 of spades.
Oh, that's too bad. Wasn't she half Asian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 4,200 total. Call?
And Movasian just calls with ace-king. It's so painful when you put a straddle on and have nothing to play with.
It has to.
All right, we have Movasian with ace-king against Duhamel with the Queen 5. Let's see how this pot develops as I get through some more shout-outs. We have Singapore, South Florida. We have Denmark, Australia, Hawaii, Enschede in the Netherlands, Geneva, New York. Didn't even know that was a place. Almere in the house, Indonesia. A lot of Dutchies today. I love that. Helsinki in the house. Sebi says, love Mercer in Florida. Yeah, and he's representing the Hurricanes there. with his green hoodie.
Julian calls.
Is everybody else going to straddle? Who's the straddler here? No? Everybody straddles, all definitely.
Just what Julian wanted to see, and Duhamel didn't want to see.
I think if we get 3
Julian goes for the check raise.
I think we got 3 straddles.
You don't have to straddle, but
Right.
I mean, I'll straddle.
But Jonathan doesn't cooperate.
Everybody has to straddle.
Right.
That's just, you want to straddle?
Well, he'll cooperate now.
I'll straddle.
Painful.
Straddle. We get 3 straddles. That's enough.
I don't mind if we do, you know, a round.
Bet is 10,000.
I think maybe the game's a little too small. We should probably agree to just making it 8, 16, 24.
I'll do 8, 16, 24, 48, but nothing less.
This is yeah, I'm not thinking.
Duhamel probably has Julian on an ace.
You need surgery and stuff.
You couldn't fold.
Right.
Why would you ever fold?
Oh,
you might want that
Why
one
would you
on.
want
this is going to be
arm?
expensive.
You'd have to-
Yeah, it's
What
probably
was the
safer
person
to
raise?
just put an arm and a leg in, though, I think.
Raises to 32,300.
I'm not playing.
22,000.
Hard hand for Julian to guess.
I'll call.
A 5.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Good hand.
A 5 for Duhamel will do it. He rakes in a pot worth $86,000. Not bad for a little 5 on the river here. Fondell watching from a van down by the river. That's living the dream, my man. I wish I had this good of a connection when I'm camping outside. Bulgaria in the house as well. We have Tyler trying to say that he's from North Korea. I don't believe you. I call your bluff. Purmerend in the house as well. Netherlands is very well represented today. Connecticut, Indonesia, Massachusetts, Nebraska in the house. Hope everyone's staying safe. South Africa, New Brunswick. Man, such an international crowd. Iran in the house. I feel as though we like the United Nations. What does it say again? IHOP, the International House of Poker. That is what Run It Back is. I appreciate everyone, as always.
Barry straddle.
Barry's turn to straddle.
We haven't played the guessing game yet today. Haven't seen many multi-way hands.
Barry straddle going.
Very money. It's very hard to acquire.
Raise?
Jason says ace-8 is good enough to raise.
Total.
Julian calls.
I just can't.
Perkins
Good
just
conscience,
hates
I can't.
folding.
Heads up to the flop. Checks.
Ace-high still the best.
Who wants it more?
Who's the next straddle? He's the next straddle, right?
It's not big for me. I'm only playing for. No, if I knew the lineup,
Bet is
I
10,000.
probably would have.
Julian goes for the steal.
But I'm very nice to my friends.
Mission accomplished.
Movasion picks up a pot here from Jason, who had nothing. Noise Sauce is asking, did you already pick a merch winner? We had a giveaway for the Phil Ivey signed photo, and that winner was Robin Lawrence.
It's nice to have the button.
He's got a football bet on, basically. He's got like a mini football.
Double straddles on.
What's that? Someone gets hurt.
Someone I'm gonna have
Double straddle, 32 to go.
I've been trying to work on my double straddle game.
Yeah, you got to work on that part of your game. I got to work on it too. I haven't really mastered it yet.
And now everything's funky because the handle.
Holy.
I'm ashamed of what I just sold. Yeah, I know. I hope so.
Vulgaris picks up pocket tens in his big blind.
I made a play where, like,
Raise.
You got the action going.
if I fold here, it's not going to make TV.
8,500 total.
But if I'm wrong and it does make TV, it could be bad.
Locke dressed like a thief, but not playing like one. Baxter with queen 4.
Where's your buddy
Call.
Alan?
Silent Mike doing the
I
25
was gonna be there.
grips, you know?
I was like,
Silent Mike can do that to him, man.
To play the 10K event.
He really has been working on his double straddle game.
How about your triple?
Not a good flop for the double straddler.
wait a minute. B is your 8. Right?
That is 8,500.
And I just realized what Noise Sauce was asking about. I just checked with the accounting department. We also have a winner in the merch giveaway that was on the Doug and Daniel photo. It was PokerGal72 on Instagram who managed to win the giveaway for the swag bag. So it's going to be a shirt, cards, a hat that we're all sending to PokerGal72. That's her Instagram name. I believe her name is Amy. We'll be in touch. Amy, if you're watching, I appreciate it. We're doing giveaways every single time here on the show, and I appreciate every single person participating in those. We had over 84 people participating in the last giveaway, so.
Goes for the steal, bets 20,000. Tough for Bob to call.
Yeah, that's why I was mad that they lost my logo.
All right, Bob, let's go. One for Mr. Baxter. What's up, Mitch? Appreciate you watching as always.
Oh, I don't really care. Okay.
You may as well share it with the whole table.
Good hand.
The double straddle, it worked out for you, Simon.
Sebi is wondering if my head is bigger than Jason's head. Definitely. I have the biggest head in the world. Not a single normal hat fits my head. It's really sad.
Double straddle. He's like, oh, yeah.
You should do it.
That's a real lesson to you. The double straddle works.
Well, the single straddle should be easy after that.
Oh, we have Vegas in the house. The first viewer from Vegas, Kyle, thank you so much for watching. We have Mike from Tampa. We have Saskatchewan in the house. Bobby from Copenhagen. Serbia, more Israel. Macedonia. Jordan in the Middle East. I feel as though we have a lot more Europe and Middle East on Facebook, and we have a lot more US on YouTube. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is it my go?
Maybe I'm wrong. This game is pretty stale, isn't it? I feel as though the previous lineup, there was way more action with Viffer and Selbst and Doyle. I hope Perkins spices it up a little bit.
About time I pick up something I
Oh,
can
sorry,
raise
32.
with.
30. Oh, well, it's only an 800 raise, right?
No,
No, in
straddle's like an
straddle
extra
it's-
blind.
yeah, it's
Straddle's
extra
considered a
blind,
blind.
I did it wrong anyway. That was
Right.
technically incorrect.
Yeah, if it was a blind raise, if it wasn't a live double straddle, you know, then you could be able to.
Vulgaris smooth calls him again. Whoa, Phil comes out swinging with ace-6. And he's got the table's attention.
What is that?
Pulling in the 32s real quick, and I'll give you an exact amount.
13.5 more.
13.5 more it is.
I wonder if Bob is going to get outplayed twice in a row.
I'm bleeding these chips away.
Yep. Good move by Phil.
You say, what am I doing?
No, I said, oh boy.
All right, the slow action continues here on this episode of High Stakes Poker. Vancouver in the house, Kazakhstan in the house, Canada as well, Poland. Appreciate you guys all watching.
I like to play with
Caleb Sorensen says, felt so bad for Croak on the last lineup. Yeah, Croak got smashed and he left, and then Phil Ruffin just took over and basically destroyed everyone.
No.
Bob straddle. 16
I like
call.
to play with them. I like anytime they have a nickname.
Another hand, another chance for Bill Perkins to get out of line.
I think the plumber got flushed during the top of the plumber.
Right. They always do.
Yeah, the plumber. That was at least the year 2007. That's the year of the plumber.
Yeah.
Block says once every 3 hours is enough.
Most disgusting things for like 13 hours straight. Like just really rude, mean things. Everyone. I said one.
Oh, wow. Even more international people here on Facebook. We have California, Mexico, Berlin, Shreveport, Louisiana. We have Philippines in the house. Jobet, thank you for watching. December 16th on PokerGo.com exclusively. The new episodes of High Stakes Poker. Ohio, Poland, and Croatia as well.
Slurs. He was just really rude. And I just made like an offhand comment.
Don't forget to smash like. Is that what the cool kids say? Smash like? Smash like. Do it now.
$7,200 pot. I got that massage appointment at 4:15. I know,
everyone has
3,600.
Their tipping point. And that was it.
Actually, might have been one of those truth and
Don't even throw it in.
Yeah.
You may have had a nerve.
On this one, I would.
I hit a nerve for sure.
Runner?
I have a pair.
To get the nuts possible.
Pair and a straight draw.
10-9.
My plan worked perfectly.
All right, we are still watching High Stakes Poker Season 7 as Maryland, Iowa, Germany, Malaysia are all watching as well. Scotty Bonds is asking, Remko, what is behind the scenes like when they are shooting High Stakes Poker? Well, that is a great question. Basically, what you're watching right now is sort of similar to what the new season will be like. Of course, we changed the set, made it look a bit different, but it is basically a huge TV set that they've made look like a hotel suite. So even though you're watching this right now thinking, oh, they're playing in a hotel suite, but no, actually they're playing on a TV set made to look like a suite, which is really cool. So basically, all the cameras are sort of in line with each other so that there's no people, walking in front of the cameras. And then it's like a very casual, laid-back atmosphere. There's a food buffet, there's drinks and cocktail servers. It's very, very laid back and relaxed. And then there's about 25 people trying to produce the show. Cameraman, sound, producer. There's a lot of people involved in creating a show like this, and that's why it is so expensive to make a show like this for TV or for PokerGO, because of all the staff involved in creating this show.
Just me and the world champion.
No, we're true actually.
Oh. You and the...
Baxter flops a set of 4s, and Duhamel has the nut flush draw.
We have Saudi Arabia and Romania in the house. Of course I know where Romania is. I've never been though, but Bucharest looks lovely. I've been to Budapest, but not to Bucharest.
You'll be right half the time, roughly, if you choose right.
These people are always worried about how to play sets.
Players are talking about how to play sets. They don't know Baxter has a
I
set.
don't have much of a game plan for it.
No.
It just doesn't happen enough.
It's tough to make a set.
I'm too busy hoping to get a set to worry that much about what I'm going to do once I get one.
Duhamel makes the flush.
Flushy, flushy.
But I'm not folding once I get it.
This could
And
get
the
ugly.
clubs slowed down Mike.
Something to one set.
Well, once you have a pair, it's
8-1, but I mean.
yeah, right. I mean, yeah, getting a pair, the parlay of the pair in.
A little bit of Hollywooding by the world champion.
Every 100 hand she gets that. If he gets to see the flop. Happens that way, right? Now, had you
That's 17,600.
We're gonna find out soon.
In 3D?
In 3D.
I don't think he had ace king.
You guys
How much was that? Well, that's a stupid bet because
you had the option
I would say,
Baxter calls.
You couldn't really win that bet.
Oh, yeah,
Be interesting if the board pairs.
Had the chance to win. I think.
Like 20 bucks.
No.
We can even have like
Check again.
Tell me.
With the keys, you gotta be.
Like, tell me.
You gotta be technologically advanced because people want to watch the dog
And this time a quick $33,500 bet.
33,500.
Can you get rid of your set in this position? Let me know in the chat. If you can fold a set in this spot, is it worth folding a set? Are you going to call? Mike Baxter makes the call, costing him 33 grand.
Speaking of which.
Oh, speaking of which.
Exactly.
Having a conversation about whether bet or check.
33,000.
Cooler.
Oh my gosh.
I've never folded a set in my life.
9 million, he can win
I just don't do it. I just don't
Oh,
fold
but it
sets.
wasn't Duhamel, it was Mercier?
Oh, it was me.
What?
It was Duhamel, yeah.
Oh, no, I just grabbed it.
Yeah, 9 million.
What was the bet on the flop?
Phil Locke is right on top of things.
11. What was the pot? What was the pot size before that?
Like 15, I think.
15.
I was hoping at queen jack.
Well, yeah, with the same queen jack.
Or you could add like ace queen with ace of clubs.
The new commentator for High Stakes Poker will be announced probably in the next few weeks. So as soon as I know and get the definitive word, I will let you guys know. How about that? Seems like a fair deal, right?
World champion Jonathan.
Look at how small the swings are in this game compared to the episode we watched before this. It's kind of crazy how big the lineup makes a difference.
Duhamel has a 6-figure profit.
Stuff. Sets.
You are running game.
See, what'd you bet? Like 90% of the pot on the off now?
He couldn't have done anything on the flop to get.
He could have went all in.
He's
He
not
was
going
gone.
out.
Check shove.
That'd be the only way to check raise. That would be the time to check raise.
Thank you, Ray.
Check raise all in.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
A wounded Baxter raises to 4,000 with King 7 offsuit.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially because he has the 5 of clubs.
Yeah.
So you can't even have like a combo drop really, unless he has pair and flush draw.
Perkins can't fold 2 hands in a row.
Yeah. By the way, what percent of our customers will really find
Heads
that
up for
great?
flop.
Wow, we can log in and see.
In the future, a lot of people. My dog's not even part of those 8 dogs, and my dog's like in isolation, solitaire.
Oh, Perkins starts thinking again.
Did you have the camera feed though on your dog? Did you get to watch him? Or
So one place had that, but it wasn't. We were just talking
And makes a good bet.
5,500.
They don't have like the single feed.
We have only a few hands left here of this episode of High Stakes Poker. Once more, I'll ask you guys to please smash that like button if you enjoy the content. It helps us a lot here on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. We do this show twice a week as we see Baxter raising it up with a king high.
And there goes pensive Perkins.
I didn't know if you were Steve.
Nice one here from Mike Baxter getting through with the raise with the king high.
For 2 dogs?
Vortex is asking, will Tom Dwan be playing? Yes, he will. Tom Dwan and Phil Ivey are going to be on the new season of High Stakes Poker. So you guys are going to be thoroughly entertained by their play. What else we got going on here on Facebook? South Dakota, Pakistan in the house. Love it as always. The most international show in all of poker.
About the hand that wounded Mike.
Going into the flop, you have
All right, so we have Mike Baxter breaking down that hand. Gives me some time to let you guys all know that I have Lucky Chewy, Mr. Andrew Lichtenberger, on this show, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, watching the 50K High Roller from the World Series of Poker 2019. Lichtenberger was at that final table. He did really well. No spoilers. I will get to that on Thursday. We will break it all down. We will go through some hands, talk about some ranges. Maybe we'll learn something. I'm definitely going to listen to everything Andrew has to say because he is one of the brightest minds in the game, has been playing at the highest level for over a decade. So if you want to sharpen your tournament game a little bit and ask some questions to Andrew Lichtenberger, Lucky Chewy, tune in again on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a few minutes left here, a few more hands, so don't go anywhere right now. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and, join me again, as always, twice a week, every Tuesday and every Thursday for Run It Back. It's probably the best show ever made because you get to watch old school poker and have fun and just have a few drinks. In my case, just sparkling water, but who cares? Who cares what we're drinking? We're just having some fun with it.
Jeez, Kara, rub it in some more, why don't you?
Your net worth.
Yeah,
What
what
is
was
your
your
net
net
worth
worth
before?
Not that much.
Under 100K?
You had to buy in.
No, over.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you're
Around 320?
You were well rolled for the
yeah, more than most of the previous ones.
yeah, big time.
1,600? So this was no big deal winning the main event.
Nah, it's just.
Race.
raise.
So that's the call.
This is a pre-look time.
Perkins seems unsure of how much to raise with a real hand.
Is that a straddle?
4,500 on top.
4,500 more.
45,000. Possible. 4,500 more. So like 61.
61.
I'll keep you company.
Uh-oh. Company.
Perkins, just the kind of player that's happier to see a flop than win the pot right there.
All right, we got a pot.
Crack. I hate when they come to crack you.
And a flop he sees, they both hit queens.
While Perkins is deciding on his bet sizing, we got a question coming in from Adrian on Facebook. He says, do you have any clue who is going to be on the new season of High Stakes Poker? I do. Phil Ivey, Tom Dwan, Jean-Robert Belland, Jason Kuhn, Phil Hellmuth, Doug Polk. Who did I forget? Rick Solomon. There's plenty more. We have not revealed all of them, but I believe there's 17 new players and maybe an equal amount of players that have already been on the show before. And the reason that matters is because we have 26 episodes, which means we have multiple different lineups. I believe we have 5 different lineups on High Stakes Poker. And they're playing 6-handed. So tons of action on the show.
To High Stakes Poker. The person with the most work to do, Julian Movasian, down over $100,000.
I threw queens.
have.
Right.
I've
You had a
got
queen?
list. I just said the only thing
What was
I'm
your
after
kicker?
is I'm not after
King.
this guy. Because I don't want to be coming at my call time and then sitting
I have
around.
no respect for you.
Oh, so she'll just keep on going on.
Yeah. I got to get before him or some other day.
As far as you give me any action
Find out
on
what I'm
it.
talking about.
But yeah, you can't, because I'm firing all the way.
There's a flush draw, there's 8.
Yeah, I thought you had a flush draw.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
How much is it?
Well, there's a couple of 7-3 suiteds.
Excuse me. This game's getting expensive.
Perkins plays it,
Almost like a
but
Bill
Barry's a pro, and he realizes
Now it's
that
real money.
7-3
Unabomber's
is
in.
sometimes not as powerful as it looks.
Take off his hat. I refuse to even give him. You're not.
All right, this may or may not be the last hand of the night. Maybe we have to guess on who's going to win.
Unabomber until you take off the hat.
It's too cold in here.
All right, let's do it. Let's play this guessing game. The final hand of the night. Who you got? Who's going to win this hand? We haven't played this game at all during the show. If you're new to the show, whenever there's a multi-way pot that has 5 players in it, sometimes we do 4, you get to pick at home who you think are going to win. Yeah, I know. This is from 10 years ago, but I don't remember who won. Let's just pick a card. Pick your favorite. Pick your winner. I'm going to go with Jason Mercer. I'm going to go with the Jack 10. Let me know in the chat right now as we watch the final hand of Run It Back for today. So this is your last chance to maybe, feel good about yourself. Pick the winner. I'm going to go with Jason Mercer. I'm going to go with the Jack 10. Let me know right now in the chat who you think is going to win this hand. We'll roll the tape and we'll find out who gets to give themselves a little bit of a pat on the back here. All right, give you guys a few more seconds. Let me know right now who you think is going to win this hand. We'll roll the tape and see how this hand plays out.
5-way pot. Action flop.
Okay.
Nut flush draw for Baxter. Second nut flush draw for Duhamel.
I like my Jack 10.
Mercier is wondering what he should do with his open-ended straight draw.
Is it on me? Oh, sorry.
He bets it.
All right, this hand could get big.
Is it on me? Grab a stack of chips.
No one's guessing Mercer.
I realized I had
Glad I did.
the wrong
Silent Mike.
Baxter calls.
Silent Mike.
Got my trips or set busted already, so.
Hey, we don't like to hear whiners, Mike. So let's just.
Well, you should sit on the other side of the table.
Duhamel calls, and if a spade comes, we're going to see a huge pot.
Wow.
Of course.
It's like if you can't complain about.
There's a deuce.
Deuce of heart doesn't change anything.
That's the excitement. Talk about how miserable you are. How
Still anyone's game here.
If you don't have that, might as well get divorced.
Yeah, that's why I fell off the cliff, because I like to complain about physical pain from time to time. Not all the time.
Just
like
a little bit. Makes you feel like you're important.
Yeah, 20 minutes every other day or something.
Checked
All
around.
check to the river.
You feel pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there it is.
Baxter.
But it pairs the board. That could slow things down.
This is a very interesting river card, I'll say.
I'm gonna roll in a movie.
22. Kid, you already promised that. You can't be doing one of these trader pullback, commit, done, the offers.
Baxter bets 22,000.
Speaking line, I already expected that. I'll take Canada.
And Duhamel just calls.
If you give me like a thing where there's.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, the nizzle. Look what would have happened to me. Huh? If I peeled, I would have lost a lot.
Yeah,
If the flop had been checky.
Yeah.
All right, Mike Baxter wins it. Ace-9 suited. Congratulations if you picked Mike Baxter. Not many Baxters in the chat there, but I do see a few. Paulie, I see you out there on Facebook. Appreciate it. All right, we are seeing the cue for what is happening next time on High Stakes Poker. That will be on Tuesday. A week from now, on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we will continue watching High Stakes Poker with this lineup, so hopefully they'll play some big pots. This Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have Lucky Chewy, Mr. Andrew Lichtenberger, on the show to watch the 50K high roller from the 2019 WSOP. We're going to watch the whole final table. We're going to break it down, do some strategy talk. So if you are into that kind of thing, if you enjoy some tournament action as a break from all this high stakes poker cash game action, do make sure to come back and watch that with me. One final thing, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, send me all your love. Let me know in the comments who should be on this show, who else you want me to invite, what else do you want me to watch. We can do whatever we want. I'm in charge of the show, And you guys are my friends, so I want to watch whatever you guys want to watch. Once again, too many names to shout out right now as I see the chat pouring in so much love. I appreciate it from every single one of you. But this is the end of Run It Back for today. So my name is Remko Rinkema. Follow me on Twitter. It is at RemkoRinkema. I'm the only Remko in poker, so if you want to just Google my name, that should also probably work if you want to find my Twitter page. For now, this is the end of Run It Back. I'm back on Thursday night with Lucky Chewy. Until then, stay safe. Stay well hydrated too, very important. And I'll catch you guys on Thursday.